Happy U.S. Open Sunday and happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. I will be missing my father today. If he was here, we would be playing golf today, having some steak after, counting our blessings of how lucky we were and be watching the U.S. Open. In the meantime, Sam and I, my son and I, will take over that tradition and do that at 11:30 today with another father and son that live around the corner. So hope everyone has a great day. Let's talk about Pinehurst today. It's more or less a four-horse race. We got Bryson DeChambeau at 7. He's playing with Matthew Pavon. And we have Cantlay and Rory going off ahead of them, all at 4 under. They all are going to have the same test they've had all week. The course is very difficult. We saw what can happen on any given hole where Heiberg and Tony Finau kind of fell out of contention in sort of 1 minute. They both made triple at 13. They were both just short of the green, went over, back, and just made a mess of it. And I've been sitting here thinking today, could that happen on every hole? Probably not. But 2's a difficult hole. 4, you lose count of how many holes that something quite significant could happen on at any given moment. Let's break down these last 4 guys. I think the winning score will probably be -7. So that tells me that Pavon, Cantlay, and McIlroy have got to almost they have to shoot a 66, 4 under, probably the round of the week, a round of the year on a Sunday of the U.S. Open to beat Bryson. Could Bryson come back? Sure. They all face the same challenge. Let's talk about Cantlay first. Cantlay's probably hitting it the worst out of the 4, but he's probably scrambling the best. And the guy's tenacious. He's playing with Rory McIlroy today. Rory, of course, has stated so much about his 5th major. It's been 10 years since he won one. He's playing with Cantlay, and as you recall, the Ryder Cup, Joe LaCava and him had it out at the Ryder Cup. Joe LaCava caddies for Cantlay. That could be a little contentious today. Will that affect anything? Probably not. Pavon, he's playing great. The best thing about he's got going is he's swinging so good. He hits that power fade, plays very aggressive. It's going to be too much being in that group with Bryson today. This is a highly, highly popular crowd behind Bryson DeChambeau. This will be the most. This will be the favorite winner if he goes on to win. This will be the most popular champion in a long time. And why is that? All of a sudden, the media has just flip-flopped, and the crowd and everyone is now so much behind Bryson DeChambeau. It doesn't sort of bode well for the rest of the tour. What are they thinking about Rory McIlroy if Bryson DeChambeau, all he does is talk to the gallery and show a little emotion, and everyone moves over to Bryson's side? What does that tell you about the rest of the tour? He is heavily favorite by the crowd. Everyone is behind him. He is up for the challenge. A lot of people have said in the media that, he's sort of grown out of his long driving phase. Well, Bryson won the NCAA at SMU. He won the United States Amateur. He won the U.S. Open at Winged Foot. And now, he's been great all along. He hasn't changed any. He talks about where he's done things, differently now for people to, engage with him and like him. But basically, he's the same guy. And to win this tournament, they're all going to have to drive it unreal. Those 4 guys, they're all chipping and putting amazing. Rory and Bryson are driving it unbelievable, 330 plus almost every hole down the fairway. I think it's those 2. I think Rory's going to it's hard to say what a run is at Pinehurst. What is a run? Is it even through 7 and someone else is 1 or 2 over, or is it 2 under? What is a run? I think the magic score that all 4 of those guys are going to be thinking about is -7. maybe -6. So certainly for me, I'm going to be watching. I think Bryson is going to get it done. I think it's a showdown between this sort of player that's gone to live and has, less exposure to tournament golf and created himself in a sort of a engaging way to the fans, almost against the old guard, which is Rory. I mean, if Rory wins, that'll keep everybody happy that the tour is doing their thing. But end of the day, the population or the golf fan has moved way over to Bryson's side. And that tells me a couple of things. One, they don't care where Bryson plays. They just want to see him play in the US Open. They want to see him win this. They want to be engaged. They paid their money. They're getting their value out of Bryson. Can he do it? I think he will. And I'll be cheering on everyone this afternoon. And again, happy Father's Day.